Hello guys, in this video I'm gonna do a massive unboxing of around 50 items. The items are from eBay and are mainly electronics equipment or components. As you can see on some packages, I've hidden some stuff, because they were probably revealing personal info, so I'm gonna unbox the kinda big ones first, but I'd like to start with the one that came first. It's an envelope from Germany. What it has is some 2kV 0,5 amps diodes. Next is a very good and cheap switch mode PSU. It can deliver up to 20 amps at 50 volts. Moving on, we have the DPS 5020 module. It's a buck converter to regulate the power. 50 for the volts and 20 for the amps. This is a fume extractor of around 10 watts. That's my new soldering iron kit. It has adjustable temperature and it's 60 watts. Here we have a soldering iron tip cleaner. It's basically a copper sponge. This is a mini musical Tesla coil. It looks good. And it has some info in Chinese. Haha. Wow, these are the flyback transformer and the flyback ZVS driver.
Set my heart afire.
This might not has exactly to do with electronics, but it can be helpful in chemistry. It's a scale with 1 mg resolution and plus minus 1 mg accuracy. The maximum it can weigh is 100 grams. This is the case for the DPS module.
With crimson secrets and forbidden
That now is a high voltage booster. It can probably put out almost 200 kV.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating.
Here we have some drone batteries which I might use for projects.
Fire, heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Some of them seem inflated. These are gloves for high voltage applications. They can stand around 12 kV.
Connect the dots straight to the start of intoxicating want. Linger
And it comes with a paper in Chinese. Haha.
set my heart on fire.
Oh, those are some ferrite transformers, but as I see nearly half of the cores are broken.
Told you to walk away. That was my first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do?
These are 2 resin flux bricks.
And you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm cold.
Moving on. These are 5IRFZ44N MOSFETs. Here we have some EC2 type battery connectors, which will help me use my drone batteries to power on projects. That's 4 meters of black and red wire in total. It has a diameter of about 2 millimeters. It's a 12 AUG one. These are some small toroid transformers. Here we have some shrink tubes.
And this can be the end. I won't just settle for being your friend.
Next, there are some ring cable connectors.
To man, but what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come
That's the carbon filter for my fume extractor. Also, some banana clip connectors.
So I can give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head.
Moving on, we have two USB ionizers. I'd like to use them as a medium to high voltage transformers. That's a nice packaging, and they sent me a card. Much better packaging than the previous broken transformers.
Cause without you by my side, I can't survive.
Pixelated eyes, a messy mind.
These are some jumper cables in various sizes.
Think I need to help you. I'm gonna try. Cute as hell, baby. Hotter than flames. Wanna burn
Next, we have a 20 kV voltage booster. That's the ESP2866 module for Wi-Fi projects.
know you wanna play with me. Got secrets you might wanna see.
These are some pref boards. We have some button switches as well. That's a 50 kV voltage booster. See almost the whole voltage booster family. Here we have 5 breadboards with a sticky backside.
Couldn't keep your poker face. Before you kept me
That's a solder wick. It's used to remove excess solder. I might name it John. Do you get it?
sweet as hell, baby. You're a sugar rush. I knew you were giving temptation was craving. You love
These are some heat sinks.
let me take the lead. Know you wanna play with me.
We also have some small jumper cables. Some 1 kV 4.7 NF caps. That's a 50 kV 1 NF cap. Next is a lead-free soldering wire. That's a LCR tester, to test components. This is a wire cutter with a spring. These are 2 voltage and ampere meters. That might be a bit out of context, but it's a nice magnesium bar, which I might use in chemistry projects. This is a buck boost converter with current regulator. That's an interesting key switch for safety applications. These are 5 boost converters. Here we have 5 switches with waterproof caps. Next are 2 flux pens. Later on, we have a thermal paste with the code HY710, which I haven't really looked up what it means. These are some CIMA X5HC connectors for the batteries I unboxed earlier, so as to use the batteries for my projects. These are some banana to crocodile clips cables. Lastly, we have an automatic wire stripper. This wasn't shipped, I got it from a hardware store, called Leroy Merlin. I think it was even cheaper than the one that looked almost the same from eBay. Haha, that's the duct tape I used to cover the personal info on the packages. If you have any questions about these items, feel free to ask in the comments below. Some extra scenes and pics follow. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.